Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Funny story, right before I started recording, I had a power surge. So luckily, it didn't happen while I was recording, because that would have been a lot of disappointment. Would have lost an episode there. Can I actually swim that far? Hold on. And of course this is the first video in this recording session, so I had to get my bearings again. I remember I flew from like a mountain down to there, but how am I gonna get off of this section? I mean, I could just warp. Oh no, there's land. I can see it on the map. We're just gonna make our way over to that next tower. If we run into any shrines along the way, then we run into shrines along the way. So change my weapon quick. It's something I don't mind kind of having on as like a kind of throwaway weapon. I guess the Boko club. We're definitely getting good enough weapons where we can probably take on those groups of like blue enemies, but at the same time, unless there's like unless I can see like a monster chest around there, I'm not really going to bother, because, you know, then we'll be losing weapons for weapons that I don't think will be as good. So we're still kind of just better off avoiding combat that doesn't really give us much. I mean, I guess there's the monster parts to get from it, but we don't really need those right now. But yeah, I gotta say, Master Mode is definitely like kind of rekindling the joy I got the first time playing this game, because a big part of what made this game really fun for me when I first played it was like I was never really sure what could kill me and like what couldn't, and you know, like what like posed any sort of threat, and that's kind of come back with Master Mode, because you find enemies kind of scattered all over the place. Obviously, I have a better idea of what'll kill me. Oh, hi. Because oh wait, let's do the bomb. There we go. I have a better idea of what'll kill me, because obviously these are like different versions of the same monsters, and they're kind of color coded for like their strength. You know, like the red bokoblins are the weakest. Like the dark blue ones are like the second weakest, and I think the brown ones are I think the strongest or something above that. Not really sure. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe there's like a super strong version of all of them in this. Like, you know, maybe there's a color that they don't use in the regular mode. Was that shrine? Either that or lava. Let's go check it out. Also, I do like kind of holding off on getting a lot of the power things, because needing to travel on foot everywhere, or like, you know, not by just jumping and flying, is definitely making things more complex, and I need to actually kind of like figure things out to succeed, which is, I think is, okay, I get it. I wish there was a quick button to turn off the beeping, because like I know exactly what you want me to find, I know, I'm looking at it. But yeah, needing to get things on foot kind of like makes it much more of a puzzle to get to a lot of places, rather than just flying. That said, I'm still gonna want it. I'm just gonna get the Master Sword first, so we'll deal with actually needing to travel properly for a little while. I just go that way? I'll just loop around there. And there's a village here, which is probably why there's also a shrine here. Usually villages have a shrine nearby, just so you can get back to them pretty easily. And there's Beetle. The old backpack. Oh, it's what's-his-face. I didn't realize he shows up here. I guess we must be close to the Lost Woods, I guess. Jock-a-lock. It's you again. Trying to get back to Korak first, but I've lost my way. Folks from the stable here say we're right on the border between Elden Region and the Great Hyrule Forest. Shaka. That means Korak Forest must be very near. But as long as I'm here, I may as well rest up. Ah, wait a minute. I know that smell anywhere. It's a Korok seed. You've collected a Korok seed from the Forest Children, haven't you? If you give me Korok seeds, I'll increase the size of one of your stashes. Weapon stash. 3 Korok seeds. Take it. Let me hold more weapons. You can get by with just a couple shield slots, you can get by with just a couple bow slots, but god dang, you need those weapon slots. Fire proxies. Can't do that right now. Yes! Don't have enough. Yeah, I guess give me a bow stash. Because I know he's probably gonna leave after I just have him upgrade like 2, maybe 3 times. So I figure I'll just get those out of him, and then I'll focus just on weapons when he's actually in the forest. Da-na-na-na-na. Sure, I guess I'll get my shield as well. And no, we don't skip this. Da-na-na-na-na. See, this is how loud the beeping needs to be when I'm looking directly at it. Oh well. Soldier spear. You need to get a bunch of these rush rooms at some point. I think I need it for the climbing gear upgrades as well, so I'm definitely gonna start working on it. I need to figure out exactly where all the climbing gear stuff is. That might be like the only thing I like really just kind of look up for convenience sake, rather than like I have no idea where the last few shrines are type thing. Just because God, I like to climb faster in this game. I could also build that one town or whatever, and just buy the rest of the set from the merchant guy there. Once you get like one piece of any set, you can buy the whole set from a certain guy. As well as replace the best shield in the game. Oh, is this what I think it is? I hope not. Oh, fuck. I hate this one. This is like the one thing in the game. It's like the one thing in the game that I hate, and you'll see why if this is the one I'm thinking of. I thought it was somewhere else, though. Iron sledgehammer, yep. Oh, inventory's full. Well, I need that. Let's see, so let's, don't need to use the leaf that often. Oh, right, this is like the one that doesn't get thrown. Hold on. Okay, now I'm also okay. The game already just saved, but I'm gonna do a little hard save here because it's possible to have your sledgehammer break while you're in this dungeon, and then it's like, well, shit, what am I gonna hit this thing with? You know? What's this thing do? I forgot. Ah, gives you a new ball. Got it. Okay. So the goal is basically to stop time and wail on this son of a bitch. Not good enough, okay. Come on, come on. It's such a pain to get the angle just right, and there's like a really complex one later on where it's like you can't even tell what direction you're even supposed to hit it in. That's why This one sucks. Okay. That one might work. Oh, it's just still wasn't hard enough. Okay. I was way off to the side. Son of a bitch. It's so hard to tell. I hate this. It's like the goal is clear, it's just like... And this is the easiest part. Because you're just trying to hit it straight. Oh, I can adjust the camera a bit. Okay, good. But again, trying to adjust the camera and get myself lined up took up too much time for how many times I need to hit the damn thing. There we go. Yeah, that should be enough. Cool. Now for harder ones. And then there's like one last bonus one. Like, I think this might actually be all you need to do to complete the thing, but it pains me whenever I don't have the little chest symbol there. Because I'm like, okay, now I gotta remember to go back and get that later. Alright, so... Stop. Freaking Link. Now see, there's the end. But here's the part that I really hate. And I promise, this is the only like dungeon where I'm like this with, where I'm like, oh, because this might even take up the whole fucking episode, honestly. I'm just trying to. I'm guessing, yeah, it's another iron sledgehammer for when this one breaks, which I'm sure it will. And as you can see, I need to get it over there, and that's a really awkward shot. Let's see, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll just be like a magical first time thing. Let's just fucking wail on it and see what happens. Ah. How many times I hit that? Like 6 times? Lock on, please. Oh. Let's just smack it a few times with something. Nope. Alright, time to get a new sledgehammer. And I will also make sure I do another save here and now. That way if this one breaks, I can just try and reload it. Because it breaking is a definite possibility. So let's try hitting this about 5 times. Okay, so it needs to be about 6 times. I know you're thinking, like, just thread the needle on that. Okay, maybe you're not thinking that, but, oof. Ooh! I actually did just thread the fucking... Okay, so it's 6 hits seems to be the key. It just seems to be the angle that needs to be right. Which is, you know, it's kind of a crapshoot because it's really hard to be, like, dead-on precise with this. We'll try here. Okay, that's harder than usual for some reason. I don't even know why. I hit it 6 times like I usually do. Or if I've been hitting it 5 and just not been paying close attention. I think that's it, 5 right there. Oof. What if I... I don't have enough time to try what I wanted to try. Hit the pillar. I'm trying to hit it like 5 times and then just shoot it in a specific spot with the bow. Maybe I should do it 4 times and shoot it with the bow. But my idea is that I'm going to control the direction it goes. A bit more, which I just sent it flying down here. Yep. Okay, well the idea was to hit it low down so it'd fly at a more upward angle. But that didn't work. But yeah, I think you can see why I hate this. This feels like a complete crapshoot each time. It feels like I'm just kind of hoping I get lucky. I might hit it 5 times. Does the second swing deal less or deal more momentum to it? Or add more momentum? What if I do this? Well, let's hope this works. Nope. And now we load. One's the... It's at the same time. Oh, that one says autosave. Okay. Oh, don't tell me it's making me do the whole thing. No, I have a sledgehammer on my back, which means it must have saved my progress so far. No! It fucked me by doing that. So I had to do the whole thing again. Okay, let me try something. Let me do the autosave. Because at least then it's probably... At least then probably only the first hammer's been taken. And it's not gonna... That's so stupid. This is why I hate this. It's like, hey, flail it wildly at the second one until you just happen to get it. Hey, isn't that fun? Isn't that great? Alright, this one should be easier. If you want to lock on, thank you. There we go. I can hit it in a straight line. I don't have a problem with that. It's the other crap I have a problem with. Yeah, this is going to be the rest of the episode. This one might go long. I'm just going to keep doing this until I get it. Who knows? This episode might be an hour long. I mean, you'll know because you can see the time on the episode. Oh, cool! It didn't replace my sledgehammer. The autosave happened after this, so I am basically have to deal with a weakened sledgehammer each time. Why did I do that? That was sorry. Let's see if I get lucky with that. Nope, in fact, it went really low. It's so weird. It feels like it's just like incredibly weak or way too strong. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something about this that I'm overcomplicating, but I don't know. That went the wrong way. I tried to quickly change it because I felt like it was going to hit that sort of middle pole there, and then I ended up hitting it way too far left. You know, it's a bad sign when, like, one of the dungeons you remember the most is because you hate it. It's like, you step in and you're just like, oh no, I remember this one from like a year ago. Oh no. Oh, that was fucking... Oh, it's badly damaged! Thought maybe it was gonna get lucky. I'm gonna smack it with the club. I don't want to have to keep restarting each time the hammer breaks, so let's just, like, try a few times with the club. I don't care if I break a few weapons getting this, as long as I finally get it done. I'll be okay with it. Like, I feel like there's gotta be some kind of weird trick to this that I'm missing, but I don't know what it is. Oh! It was so close. It threaded the needle in the one thing and everything. I hit a little harder, I might have been able to thread the needle again. And once the spear breaks, I might just restart the thing again, reload. I think if I get that, like, dead on, like, dead center, it might, like, actually just dunk it in the hole. That might be dead on. Hold on. More weapon. No. Oh, that might have went in. You getting why I hate this one? You getting why I hate this one right now? There doesn't seem to be any real conceivable rhyme or reason to any of this crap. Like, I think I just need to hit it full strength at, like, just the right spot, and it might work. But I don't know. Okay, let me just see if I can think of some stupid thing I can do to make this easy. There's one thing I specialize in, it's breaking the hell out of games sometimes. I mean, like, the closest thing I can think of something I might be able to do is make ice somewhere, but I don't see how that's gonna help me. Ooh, I think if I stopped one short, it might have worked. I don't want to move from the spot, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. Don't move. Oh. Ooh, so close. Just pick up the arrows off the ground. Six hits. Right on. I'm gonna take note of the position of Link's feet relative to the thing, because I clearly have it lined up just right. It seems like I need to hit it 5 times and then maybe swap weapons. And then hit it with something else. That's if I like have to reload, because this sledgehammer doesn't have much more use left in it. Let's see if we can get lucky by just hitting it with a different weapon enough times. Use the spear, because I don't think we're gonna have enough reach for the other ones. Damn it. If we can reach with them. Actually, the boomerang might. Damn it. It just looks like the boomerang will work for now. Okay. Oh, that's full power, so that's probably not going to work. It's like, it's just barely over. No more arrows. Well, let's see if I can reorient myself after I pick up some more. Hold on. And who knows, maybe being slightly reoriented might actually work out in my favor. I'm standing slightly farther away than I was before. Bit more spot. Okay, let's try 5 with the boomerang and then 2 with the club. I maxed out at that point. Oh, finally, I got lucky. Fuck this fucking dungeon, man. I mean, I know, okay, this is optional, whatever. But, you know, it's like the most annoying thing ever when something is in reach and it's clearly there and it's just the bullshit means of getting it. Like, I hope you're lucky. Just to clarify, that is the last one, right? Yes. Okay. And hey, an ancient core is actually not half bad. It would hardly say it's worth the trouble you go through, but as an item itself, it's not half bad. Hey, we have enough for another heart container. Let that be a lesson. Don't try and come up with very precise measurements of how many times you hit things, where you stand, and stuff like that. Get frustrated. Smack it as many times as you can with a sword, then switch to a different sword after that one breaks, and smack it a few more times, and you'll luckily happen to have it land on the exact spot you need to be. But either way, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I can't wait for the next one so I can actually enjoy doing something else in this game. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.